We are talking of what? Hearing the voice of God for the time to come. Are you hearing me? But there is a voice that counter every negative voice. There is a voice that is stronger than scientific voice. There is a voice that is stronger than World Economic Forum. There is a voice that is stronger than the voice of war. There is a voice that is stronger than the voice of witches and wizards. There is a voice that is stronger than medical report. There is a voice that is stronger. It is the voice of Jehovah. It is the voice of many waters. It is the voice that Okalimo Katabala Bongoto. This morning, I superimpose the voice of God over your life, over your destiny. I superimpose the voice of God. Kosulia Marekepula Hasha. He said, who among you will give ear to this? Who will listen and hear for the time to come? I want to just show us one or two things how God speaks, how his voice comes, because his voice cannot just be coming like thunder. All of us will die standing to hear that voice. No human being, no Homo sapien will survive that voice. So there are different ways that the voice of God comes to us. The book of Job chapter 33 from verse 14. Job, let's get there. Job chapter 33 from verse 14. For God speaketh once, yes, twice. I'm working on a book, the second voice of God. That is why God is justified if he condemns you, because he gives you the first instruction and gives you the second. For God speaketh once, yes, twice. Sometimes God will just give you one instruction. He's like, no, I don't understand. Yeah. After some time, the thing will come back. You say, Kai, this one. No. He come back. He come back. We call that one the echoing voice of God. If you finally silence that voice, when calamity comes, don't go back to that voice, because you miss the voice. Are you hearing me? God is saying, hold on. You are saying time is passing. God is saying, hold on. You say, everybody is doing it. God is saying, hold on. You say, no, my senior brother is saying, I must. You are not listening to God, you are listening to people. You are being controlled by other voices. Yet God, so you are not perceiving what God is saying. God may speak once, twice, yet a man or animals perceiving it not. To perceive means to take some time and decipher and make some discernment and sift and say, Kai, maybe you want to go back at me. Let me take some time, fast and pray. Let me go back. Let me not be in the rush. Let me not be in the environment where I will miss God. So perception. You are trying to perceive that voice that was spoken. I prophesy this morning that your ears will be open to begin to perceive what God is saying. Perceive the voice of God. Perceive the voice of God for your destiny. If somebody is in the house, can I hear a loud amen? So God may speak once, yet twice, and man perceived it not. So verse 15, how does he speak? You put number 1. He speak where? God might speak once, twice, man perceive it not. How? In a dream. That is how you have to take some time to fast and to pray, sing in tongues, so that your dreams can be revelation of what God is saying. Don't go to bed quarreling and go to bed angry with people. Go to bed and not forgive somebody. You may not be able to get a dream from God. You may block the ways God is speaking to you. Don't say, hey, the way my wife picked that food, I just came and sent Junior to bring the food. Meanwhile, I wanted her to bring the food and just do like this and give me the food and we eat. After that, we have fellowship. You just come and send Junior come and throw the food for me. And so you are angry. You didn't even eat the food. You are angry throughout the night. And that is the night God wanted to speak to you in a dream. Small mistake that happened in the house. Block the voice of God. Number 2. In a vision, Shahazon. In a vision of the night, in a vision of the night. God can speak. How? He said, when deep sleep falleth upon me. Do you know what is called deep sleep? When you really enter what is called deep sleep, it's like you are dead. They can even come and carry you from your house. They can carry you out and put you somewhere. Deep sleep. Sad to say, most of us this day we are not enjoying sleep, talk less of deep sleep. Our environment is too noisy, too rowdy that you cannot sleep. Sleep is medicine. Sleep is healing. Sleep is deliverance. Sleep is repairing time. Sleep is receiving time. Sleep is recovery time. Sleep is restoration time. If you don't sleep, the things that would have been restored in your system will not be restored. Then the Bible says, in slumberings of the bed. Deep sleep, from deep sleep you move into what we call slumber. In the stages, you move into slumber. In slumber, you can be rolling on the bed and fall on the ground and still sleeping. You wouldn't even know you're falling on the ground. It is when you wake up in the morning and say, why how did I come here? It was a slumbering. May God give you a time of slumbering in your sleep. Are you hearing? Go to verse 16. While you are in that slumbering now, he said, he does what? He opened the ears of men. Some of you, your ears have not been opened in slumber because your mind is too active to move into the level of slumber, a level where you can hear God. Your body is hyperactive. That when you go to bed, before they say Jack Robinson is already 6 a.m., you don't even know whether you slept or you didn't sleep, or you're wondering and you're getting angry that I didn't sleep. So if you continue like that, you will never hear God. He opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction. He opened your ear and gave you instruction. I prophesy from this moment that the spirit of slumbering will be coming on you. I'm not talking of negative slumbering. I'm talking of a slumbering that will cause God to speak to you, that will cause every of your system to relax so that God can open your ear and seal your instruction. May that be your portion in the name of Jesus. I said, may that be your portion in the name of Jesus. Say, oh God, open my ears and seal my instruction. Clap your hand and pray that prayer. Oh God, open my ears and seal my instruction. Listen to me. Most of us are prayerful, we can fast, but we fast with closed ears. And as long as your ears are closed, you can't hear God. Are you hearing me? You need this prayer. Your problem in 2023 might not have been the president or whoever. Your problem would have been closed, blocked ear. God would have been giving you instruction because you are not hearing. You begin to suffer what others were suffering. I want to put your hands in your ears. Put your hands in your ears. Say, Lord, open my ears.
Open my ears.
Every demonic curtain in my ear.
Every demonic
catch fire.
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 Catch fire. Verse 17. The Bible says he sealed his instruction. The next line says that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. You see anybody proud, whether he is calling himself angel of God or fire of God, he is not hearing God. Because when God speaks, it humbles you. Sometimes you are afraid to tell people. You are afraid to go out because if you fail in obeying what God tells you, what will happen? The consequences are there. The Bible says he calls you to hear so that he will withdraw you from your plans. Most of us, our plans are stronger than the plans of God. That's why somebody can wake up and say, Daddy, today I will not come in the church because I'm so engaged. That is, your plan is stronger than coming to the house of God. The plan of man, God said he wants to withdraw you from your plan. Say, oh God, withdraw me from my purpose.
Withdraw me from my
purpose. As I move into 2024.
As I move in the
withdraw me from my purpose. Withdraw me from my purpose. Say, Lord, withdraw me from my purpose.
Withdraw me from my purpose.
Withdraw me from my plans.
Withdraw me from my plans.
My plans will not supersede your plans.
Will not supersede your plans.
My plan will agree with your plan for my life.
Plans will agree with your plans.
I will not follow man's plan.
I will not follow man's plan.
I will follow your plan.
I will follow your plan.
Because you say in your word, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11, you say you know the plans you have for me. Father, help me to understand your plan for 2024. Help me to follow your plan. I will not follow man's plan. plan. I will not follow woman's plan. I will not follow somebody's plan. I will follow your plan for my life. Say, God, hide me from pride.
Hide me from pride.
Or hide pride away from me.
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 Hide pride away from you, God.
Hide pride away from me.
Hide pride away from me.
Hide pride away from me.
Verse 18. That he may hide pride from man. The next line, that he will keep back his soul from the pit. So if you don't hear God, you will go to the grave untimely. So the voice of God comes that he will keep back your soul from the pit. Say, Father, as I move into 2024,
Father,
keep back my soul from the pit. Keep back the soul of my family from the pit. Keep back the soul of my loved one from the pit. Keep back my soul from the pit. Keep back my soul from the pit. I will not die before my time. Nobody in the family will die on untimely death. Keep back my soul from the pit. Keep back my soul from the pit. Keep back my soul from the pit.
Keep back my soul from the pit.
He said what? He said, and to keep his life from perishing by the sword.
Yes.
If you don't hear God, you will perish by the sword. Say, oh God, as I move into 2024,
as I move into 2020,
keep my life from being perished by the sword.
Keep my life from being perished by the
As
sword.
I move into 2024,
As I move into 2020,
keep my life from being perished by the sword. Take away the sword of the enemy from my life. Clap your hand and pray that prayer. Take away the sword of the enemy from my family. Take away the sword of the enemy from my marriage. Take away the sword of the enemy from my life. Take away the sword of the enemy from my life. Take away the sword of the enemy. Take away the sword of the enemy from my life. Take away the sword of the enemy from my life. In the name of Jesus. I want us to go to the book of Genesis chapter 41 verse 1 forward. We are talking of what? Hearing the voice of God for the time to come. And this text we will be reading and praying is a clear text on a man that had for the time to come and prepared. King Pharaoh had a dream, but he didn't know what the dream was all about. But that dream was going to set a new pace of what was going to happen in his nation called Egypt. Here for the time to come. Look at the neighbor and say, here for the time to come. It's not just enough to come to church. It's not enough to be a Christian. It's a time to hear for the time to come. Your ability to hear makes you a child of God. Genesis chapter 41 verse 1. The Bible says, and it came to pass at the end of 2 full years, Pharaoh dreamed. Remember, God said he must speak in a Pharaoh dream. And what happened? And behold, he stood by the river. He understood the dream. Behold, they came up out of the river 7 well-favored kine or cows, fat flesh, and they fed in the marshy grass, the meadew, the one that has so much alluvials. Verse 3. And behold, 7 other cows came up after them out of the river. These cows were ill-favored. They were sick. They were skinny. They were lean flesh. And they stood by the other cows upon the other side of the river. The first one, the cows was well-favored, well-fed, and they were by the river. And the second dream again, 7 cows. These cows were kwashiorkor. These cows were so skinny. These cows were looking one kind. They had mumps, they mad cow disease. And they also came and stood by these other cows. What kind of dream is that? Let's go to verse 4. And the ill-favored, my God, and lean-flesh cow did what? They eat up the 7 well-favored and fat cows. So Pharaoh woke up. The tiny cattle, cows, open mouth and swallow the fat cattle. And the other translation say, it looked as if it never ate anything. He's talking of the spirit of famine. He's talking about the spirit of invading hunger that is coming. Are you here? The Bible says Pharaoh awoke up.